Library OneSearch is the primary tool used by Trinity Western University to enable you to find the library's books, articles, and other kinds of resources. You notice that across the top here, there's some options. You can search for everything all at once. You can specify, I only want articles, I only want books, or you can actually look up a particular journal that we subscribe to and find individual issues of it. There's some other options up here, but let me point out here, there's an advanced search. You can have a look at that. And there is also a How to OneSearch page, which is a set of tutorials that will guide you through various aspects of searching Library OneSearch. In this case, we're going to do a basic search on systemic racism in healthcare. So I'm going to click on search, and we're going to see what's coming up here. You notice it says this record cannot be displayed to guest users. You can sign in up at the top if you want. It's just off the screen here with your TW email and password, or you can just sign in down here on the screen where it says sign in. And if you do that, it'll resort itself, and here we are. You notice there's 6,467 resources. Those are books, articles, and other kinds of things. That's an awful lot to deal with. And so we're going to have to focus down a little bit more narrowly. On the left side, there are a number of filters or limiters. You can choose the kind of resource that you want: scholarly peer-reviewed journals only, ebooks only, print books only, and so on. You can limit by publication date, so published in the last 12 months, past 5 years, 10 years, or you can set up a date range if you want. You can limit by subject. Now, this one is quite useful because you can actually find things that are more narrowly focused on what you're looking for and reduce the number of results to something a little more helpful. So we've got systemic racism in healthcare. So systemic racism is a subject. Healthcare disparities, which would probably be the subject we'd be looking for. You can limit by language if you want. So you can choose a particular language and so on. Once you've applied your limiters, then you got to go down to the bottom and just see a little corner here of a blue square. Below that it says apply. So click on that, and that will apply those limiters to the results and reduce them down to 1,209, which is much more workable. What do we do with these results? Well, first of all, to access the full text of these articles, just click on Access Options, and it will tell you what you have available to you, like a PDF or whatever. And when you click on that, it'll pop up on the screen. You can download it and make use of it. Some of them will have other kinds of options. For example, this one says full text from Wiley. That's a different database. And so you can pick up the full text fairly easily there. What about citations? Well, there's two ways of going about that. If I want to create a citation to this article, I can click on the three dots here up on the right, click on Cite, and then I can choose my format. In this case, I want APA, and it will have this reference here. If I copy that to the clipboard, then I will be able to paste that into a document, and it'll be a formatted citation rather than having to format it yourself. You can also export citations if you want. If you're using a bibliographic manager, there's various options here to export. What if I want to cite more than one of these articles? Suppose I've chosen several of them. I'd like to do this all at once. You can just click on the ones you've chosen. Just click on the first 4 here, and then go up to the top, and you'll see that there's this little quotation mark thing, cite. Now, you'll only see one citation here, but it says plus 3 more. So if you click on Copy All to Clipboard, it'll copy all 4 of those to the clipboard, and then you can paste all 4 of those all at once. So that's a good option as well. So this is the basics of Library OneSearch. There'll be some other things. One thing that you should notice, up here it says Sign In, and it's just off the screen here. It says My EBSCO. Some students think that this is a requirement that they have to sign into something in order to continue using the database. That's not the case. My EBSCO is an optional feature, and you're not required to use it. you are already logged in as soon as you logged in just after you did your search. And so there is the basics of Library OneSearch. Go to How to OneSearch from the library homepage for more tutorials on specific aspects of this tool. Thank you.